Can y'all hear me in the game?
Can y'all hear me in the game? Can y'all hear me in the game?
Hold on. Yeah. Step out for a minute. I'm trying to see if y'all can hear the game for real. Alright. I'm gonna try something else real quick. If I do that, can y'all still hear me?
If I do that, can y'all still hear me?
It's still that buzzing though. Let me see. The audio sound better.
The audio sound better. The audio sound better. The audio sound.
I think it does. It's just doing that buzzing sound right now because I got the live on, but I think it sounds better like that.
I think it sounds better like that. I think it sounds better. I think it sounds better. I think it sounds better.
Okay, for sure. I'm making sure y'all can hear the game too. My bad. I'm trying to make sure everything is set up. You know, feel me? I'm still new to all this, so we're gonna get into it. So right now we're on the road to 99. I think we did practice already. I'm not sure. We playing against Utah again for me. Let me see. Did we do practice already or not? I can't remember. First things first, we already know we gotta get this nigga shot down. I'm just practicing his shot, trying to get some shots up for practice, so that when we go into the game, we not garbage. You feel me? Like, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there like trash, you know. When I was having technical difficulties, shout out to Soda Poppin' 40. You know, you followed me. Thank you. If you watch this later, I did see that. Yeah, see? Now we're shooting all excellence. Those is all for you. Not that one. Not that last one, though. Alright, we're finna do some drills now. Okay. Let's do some fatigue finish. Let's go.
Well, excuse me.
The more you practice too, it's easier to to upgrade your player.
Keep shooting that, MP. Hey, let's go. Move around.
And these are real game, you know, scenario situations that is gonna carry over.
We're like money in the bank.
Uh-oh. Set my controller low. My battery getting low.
Yeah, you can't contain me.
This a little closer to me for me. That's better. I think that's better. They do be glitching out a little bit though when I put it like that. That's cool. We're gonna try to get limitless range to go to. Damn. Slightly early. Come on, bruh.
That's the way I do it. Good bucket, MP.
There we go. I don't know if we're gonna make it to 72 today, but we definitely gonna make some progress.
Oh, get your head into the game.
We're gonna try. For damn sure.
Way to grab that, MP. Here's today's weather. Rain, and more rain. Oh, that looked good. Fire that, baby. Let's do this. Right. What's up? What's up?
Okay, we done 3 stars this one out. I think nah, we already went to the Gatorade facility, huh? Damn.
Yes. Easy work. Hey, hit me up.
Oh, I'm playing against Bronny. I was like, who the fuck is that? Oh, this is really like a game of chance because you can or can't get in front of the pass. You just gotta anticipate it. And then you don't know when he gonna pass it. Damn. Damn. Wow, I thought at least I had that one. For sure. Not even that one, that's crazy.
Y'all ready to lose?
Damn, I did it too early.
Come on, MP. Pressure is on, yeah. Pressure is on.
Let's work on this float game. That's the only other thing he gotta work on. But I forgot how to shoot a floater, y'all. It's not as they say, I can tell you that. I forgot what it is. It's something. There's something weird. There's something weird, but I can't remember what it is.
Get that board.
Wow. Well, I thought that was a floater for sure. Wow. Do I have to go under? That's not a floater neither? Damn. What the fuck is a floater then? That's not, that's a fucking...
See you in the house.
Alright, come on. We playing against Minnesota. We not playing against Utah. I knew we played against them last time.
Light it up tonight.
Stretch my legs. Alright. We're gonna play one game of this and then we might get into another game. We'll see. That nigga made me miss. They be your own teammates, bro. They keep making me miss.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a
personal
lot of
goal is to
repetition
win.
get a feel for your teammates.
Per usual.
And he's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this.
Come on, Van Van.
Clear.
Oh, I meant to pass to Van Van, not Gabe.
Don't poke the bear. But MP's trying to make a nice bear skin rug. But seriously, we have seen MP step up big time. He doesn't appear to be intimidated one bit.
And the Lakers starting five. Gabe Vincent out there with MP. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward.
Going a 10-point run. And then y'all gonna give me that dynamic goal as this nigga's about to score? That is so crazy. I didn't even mean to pass to you, baby.
The pass to Walker.
Oh.
Back to Vanderbilt.
You, come on, bro.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
I'm definitely increasing his usage.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards.
Okay. Okay, Cam.
Looks like the
Fuck.
Timberwolves will retain possession here.
That's okay. That's a good hustle. We love that.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Gobert.
Mike Conley.
McDaniels on the wing. Clock at 6. Reed sets a screen. McDaniels.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it. 56-26 last year, their second best record ever. A 3 seed in the West, also their second best ever. As long as they have the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, that team should be a factor in the West.
There's the 3. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 for
Here we go, Cam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Wow, is that gonna be a take foul?
Put the pieces together last time out.
Fuck.
Into the Clippers.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best
I ain't found that, man.
in that basketball game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication
No.
on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Edwards against Reddish. They get the rebound. The kick out to Conley. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Crazy.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Clark is checked in for Minnesota. And while the season has still only just begun, this year's class of rookie talent has been eager to show us what they're capable of. So let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race and see who's leading the pack. You look at MP.
I don't know why that turned off. Sorry, yeah, I just gotta check on something from my family. Okay. Sorry, my family needed me to do something for
What an
them.
incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
And here's Clark for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Vincent outside. Pass to Hayes. And here's Reddish. Outside Walker. From behind the arc. Hayes, the pass to Walker. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. MP's got 7.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Conley, a screen on Vanderbilt. Here's Reed. And he buries his first look.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Nas Reed has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, BA, and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Nas has got big-time game.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. The Lakers
Bullshit.
time than these 2 men in Los Angeles.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Look how far he is from me. I should bust this in his face.
Walker for 3. Again, MP missing. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Conley. Count it. He's got 5.
Well, inside, Mike Conley has got to be savvy, and he is in that instance.
Reddish passes to MP. Here's Hayes. And stolen by Gobert.
Wow.
Edwards with it. Vincent picks him up.
Wow.
2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
It's being a little glitchy, huh?
Like a well-oiled machine.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw good, Edwards.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
That one's good for 2. MP's got 9.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Edwards. The 3. That one is off. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first
We're losing, y'all.
close. It's Minnesota. They lead by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Come on!
Them take advantage of the lane.
Oh my goodness.
The defense
Ain't no fucking way I missed that shit.
being exploited.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Miller, Dante DiVincenzo out there with McDaniels, and it's Shannon in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The long-range hit from MP. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt.
Let's
All right,
go.
Moms, thanks a lot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Ryan, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith.
Cause why are you so close to me?
MP scanning the floor. Fires from deep.
It was slightly late, a little bit.
For Minnesota, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Miller, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there.
Come on, y'all.
And as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Nice shot by Walker.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Right, when I really get to 99.
Pass to McDaniels. And
How I'm gonna whoop y'all ass when I really get to 99?
outside. DiVincenzo. Miller, a screen on MP. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, Dalton Connect had a spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Graham.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can
Out of bounds.
be out there on the wing.
Garza's checked in for Miller.
Coach took me out.
Checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Walker. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Milton passes to James. Kleba, screen on DiVincenzo. There's the triple. And James gets it to go. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 3. And will return shortly.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality.
Is Minnesota winning or something? Why they? Oh, well, yeah, they are. I'm like, why the fuck they keep talking about Minnesota?
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
That's crazy. I just did the same thing and I ain't getting no foul.
Hayes is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then there's Walker. And it's Vincent in at the 2. Minnesota shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniel's very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
Hayes, nice persistence to tip it back in.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Minnesota leading by 4. From deep, Conley. The rebound by MP.
Well, let's go. Goat skill.
And so MP will bring it up for the Lakers. Now when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip.
Who's going to Miami, us or them?
Hayes with a screen. Walker for 3. Counted from distance. MP's got 19 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to McDaniels. Reed, a screen on Reddish. The kick out to Conley. The 3 ball. Drops it.
Damn.
Conley's got 8 points.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Walker's shot is off.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Lynn's checked in. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Reed can't hit. Lakers trail by 4. It's Walker on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. That won't go either for Walker.
That's crazy. I can't make none of them.
Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And that one's good from Conley.
This guy has been a catalyst.
I'm 8 for 20, y'all. What the fuck?
What a job leading them to this lead.
Connects checked in for Vincent. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at Walker. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another
That
level.
wasn't an assist. That's crazy.
Belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
MP outside. Takes the 3. From the corner, MP.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
MP against Conley. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
They grab their own miss.
Well, Alex Len has the kind of length and interior game to make himself valuable. Solid big man, somebody you want in your...
Yeah, take me out, coach. I'm not doing good this game.
The Lakers lead by 3. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, down with both hands.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Nice shot by Walker.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
Here's DiVincenzo. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds now. Work in the interior, MP.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
This one for 3. It's Hayes with the
Damn.
rebound. The Lakers lead by 8. And here's Connect outside. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Garza. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Garza's got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Walker against DiVincenzo. Hayes, the pass to MP. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's Shannon. Over Kleba.
Damn!
Time as it drops.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Inside.
There we go.
He takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, scouts were buzzing about Connect's ability to attack the rim with a ton of ferocity. Now we see it in person.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to
Dance
utilize
cam.
the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Gobert with a screen on Reddish. McDaniels from long range. Fires in the trap.
And I'll tell you, what a huge game from Jaden McDaniels on the offensive end. He's a lockdown defender, so...
Oh my God, baby.
Here's Walker. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards, the pass to... Oh, look at Rudy Gobert!
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big...
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. From deep, MP.
Fuck.
Rebounded by Minnesota.
And I seen it going to the side a little bit.
Rebound of the game with that last one. A shot by Conley, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. That's tipped. Stolen by Conley.
It's crazy.
Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Vincent. For 3, Conley. It's Hayes with the rebound.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Hayes with a screen on Conley. From deep, MP gets the 3 ball.
Let's go.
MP's got 32 points.
Oh boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
Pass to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Green.
Fuck.
And there's a whistle.
Yeah, bitch. Whoa.
That's his first foul of the game.
That wasn't on Van Van. That was not a foul on Van Van.
7 seconds left in the game.
Come on, bro. Help him.
Minnesota
Bro.
missing.
Gets good position inside. May have rushed it just a little.
Expect them to take their time to strip down.
Yeah, BA. The clock
Nah.
is theirs to burn.
We getting buckets. That's what we doing.
Himself in that instance, and the young man delivers.
Edwards with it. Hayes picks him up. And it's in.
That's why we gonna get buckets, because that's exactly what they gonna do.
3.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
To the middle.
What the fuck?
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, big time moment for MP.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Minnesota with possession here.
Damn!
How about go?
That nigga just bullied him. He just bullied that nigga.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes for 2 at the line.
I was scared for that one, I'm not gonna lie.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
3-pointer.
Oh my God!
Oh, an enormous.
Oh my God!
J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. The pressure is on.
He made it, y'all. Fuck.
Guys. Walker for 3.
Bitch! Bitch! Bitch!
Wow! I love to see when those shots go in. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get
At the buzzer! Clock it!
Finish 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
1.8 seconds left on the clock. Make that shit. Let's go.
With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
You earned that one.
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I was shitting me myself. Sorry, I know the buzz. I mean the feedback. I had to clip that shit. That shit was funny. That shit was crazy. More than satisfied with the W. More than satisfied. Let's go. Hall of Fame. What's that? What that is? What y'all want me to do? Become the GOAT. Once you're the undisputed GOAT and leader of the great dynasty of all time, you can give an acceptance speech that's as memorable as your career at the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. The ceremony is a flash forward sequence and will not retire your player. Okay. How do I become the GOAT? They just vote me as the GOAT. With my goat points or whatever the fuck that's they talking about. Okay. Listen now, we just got in the 70s. We're not really trying to do too much. We just got in the 70s, okay? Okay, we was in 69 for days. So I'm like, yeah, we ain't got enough money to take us to 70. Ooh, sorry. We ain't got enough money to take us to Wait, how much is that? Yeah, let's upgrade that. Yeah, that's all we can upgrade. Okay. We're gonna save practice for next time. But yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna get back on this motherfucker. But Yeah, that was a good game. That was a good game. We had one right at the buzzer. You know what I mean? I don't know who we playing next. I think he said Miami. Oh, we playing against the Mavericks. It's so weird seeing this nigga in the Mavericks uniform. That's super weird. I'm used to him being a Laker. Wow. Crazy. But yeah, we'll get back on here in a second. We're just gonna go grab on something real fast. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody tuning in later. Tuning in now. We're gonna get to 99, I promise.